One of the custom red quirky bikes used in Pee-wee's Big Adventure recently sold at auction for a reported $125,000. Now, you may remember that in the movie, the bike is stolen, and then Pee Wee Herman's searching for it. That takes him to the Alamo. Well, now the bike used in the movie has just been bought by someone else, and you may be surprised to learn who that buyer is. Omar Villafranca caught up with the bike's new owners and learned some fans of the movie are already making plans to see it on display.
Hollywood has told the nearly 200-year-old story of the Battle of the Alamo numerous times, most famously starring John Wayne as Davy Crockett.
How about that drink?
Honored Congressman Crockett.
We have a Davy Crockett rifle.
More than 1.6 million tourists visit the San Antonio landmark every year and see Mexican General Santa Anna's uniform next to dozens of swords, rifles, and other relics of war on display.
I think that's a neat part of the Alamo story.
But Alamo historian Colby Lanham says a modern artifact that's not mentioned in any history book was just added to the Alamo collection.
There's something else kind of to the left of us.
Yeah, the elephant in the room. A pretty amazing artifact. Pee Wee Herman's bicycle.
Did the idea of bringing Pee-wee's bike on, did the historian in you kind of shake your head?
Oh yeah. I took pause. I thought, wait a second here. This is not a sword or a gun or a precious document. We're talking about a Schwinn.
The tricked-out red and white Schwinn bicycle is one of the stars of the 1985 cult classic Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Starring the late Paul Reubens as Pee Wee Herman. In the movie, Pee-wee's bike gets stolen, and his search leads him to the Alamo, where this iconic scene became part of pop culture.
Are there any questions? Yes.
Where's the basement?
Excuse me?
Aren't we going to see the basement?
There's no basement at the Alamo.
40 years after the movie,
What is the most popular question you're asked on these tours?
Where's the basement?
the bike will briefly be on display later this year to mark the 40th anniversary of the movie. Then, the Schwinn will be part of the Alamo Museum's new pop culture wing set to open in 2027. Our cameras were rolling when staff brought out the bike for promo pics in front of the Alamo. And in just a few minutes...
Do you think people are going to recognize this?
I would hope, because if you know the Alamo, you have to know pop culture and understand Pee-wee's bike was in the basement of the Alamo.
Fans were gawking.
They're going to love it. They're going to sit there, put two and two together, and maybe ask where the basement's at.
This is so cool. Everyone told me to go find the bike at the Alamo when I came here, and it's here. Yay!
We love Pee Wee Herman. We love the bike. We love the movie. We love all the things, so yeah.
Lanham sees the bicycle not as an artifact, but as an investment.
When you can draw people in with Hollywood, things like Pee Wee Herman, and then they come and visit the Alamo, they get to learn the bigger story about the men who sacrificed themselves for Texas independence. It all comes together.
Making Pee-wee's bike a new way to remember the Alamo. For CBS Mornings, I'm Omar Villafranca in San Antonio.
Nicely done, Omar, with that last line. Yeah. Very shrewd business decision, I think.
Yeah.
I could see
anything
people
to draw people in.
Exactly.
And I used to love that movie, by the way.
I want to know.
Take a picture.
I want to know what the tour guides say when they get that question. Where's the basement? Aren't we going to see the basement?
Now they can say no basement, but we
got something better.
Yeah,
we got the bike. That's for sure.
Bravo.